millions of years of erosion having radically changed the shape of the land. Long ago, violent volcanic activity in this area created a valley bed of thick basalt. Across time, as the basalt weathered, it became a rich red soil, and minerals such as silica leached into the layer beneath. This became super hard ferrocrete, which is a rock type cemented by iron oxides. Over millennia, erosion wore away the soft red soil. What was left was a tough and enduring ferrocrete plateau, now known as Boat Mountain. During the early Eocene, when the extinct Murgon animals were alive, this area was a swamp or shallow lake in which accumulating freshwater clays entombed the remains of dead animals. Creatures that once roamed here 55 million years ago, when Australia was still part of the great supercontinent known as Gondwana.
The area in which we find it, it's a complicated area. I mean, there, standing up like a beautiful upturned boat, is Boat Mountain. And it has a different history than the fossil deposit that we've been looking at. We think that the Murgon fossil deposit predates anything you see in this magnificent structure called Boat Mountain. And that sometime later, after the lake deposit, which was surrounded by a beautiful Gondwanan forest in which all these precious Murgon animals were living and struggling and surviving and becoming modern Australia, that area began to dry out. We think at the end of the Eocene, the world was starting to get cooler. These ancient wet forests began to decline, and Australia was changing. I wish we knew more about exactly what was happening. But at some point later than that, we began to have great floods of basalt coming in across the area. This is molten rock. It's what happens to lava when it comes up to the surface. It hardens and becomes basalt. And they were the beginnings of the foundations of what is Boat Mountain today. So on top of all these wonderful precious fossil deposits, you accumulate all these younger sediments. Then erosion, nature begins to mold and reshape the area. It erodes it. Sediments sort of come down and form the beautiful rich soils that now provide the Murgon area with all its economic benefits. And Murgon stands out, or so to say Boat Mountain stands out as a kind of an erosional remnant, a reminder of the complexities of the geology in this particular part of Queensland.